So on June 6th, David is turning 33, which seems kind of like an alien number, so I decided we would go on a road trip. I've got everything planned out, and we are going to try and see if we can resurrect David's childhood dreams. When he was a child, he wanted to be an astronaut so that he could go find the aliens, and as soon as he got old enough to realize aliens didn't exist, he decided he wouldn't be an astronaut. So for his 33rd birthday, I'd like to try and make his wildest dream come true and see if we can get David abducted. In addition to all of this, we've got some real fun things that you're going to see through this video. The first is this book. Found it on Amazon, and it's called Invaded. The full story is Invaded, a collection of some of the world's most famous extraterrestrial stories, accompanied by randomly selected historical images and questionably placed doodles. The author, it's gotta be some kind of pseudonym, Hungry Anil, PhD, and Dr. Fancy Bottom. It is intended for those 18 years plus. But yeah, I'll leave the link if any of you weirdos want to check this out and let me know your thoughts on this book. Do you think that you think these are actually PhD, like a professor and a doctor wrote this book? I don't know, I'm kind of questioning it. The first thing he's going to start out with on this road trip, I didn't mean to buy this, but I went to Target and look what they have. So that'll keep him busy as he's working, as I'm driving and he's doing nothing. And then here are some crayons to go with his book and help him color. And like any 30-something-year-old man, crayon bandages just in case he gets a boo-boo on this trip. So stay tuned for the rest of this video to see how this pans out. I got you a birthday present.
Oh, thank you.
To start off the trip.
Yay. Glow-in-the-dark stickers. And there's space stickers and a space activity book. Crayon bandages. Oh, they're like band-aids.
Day 2 on our road trip, and we're headed to the rest of the way to Roswell, New Mexico. We couldn't pull through midnight last night, so too tired. But we just went through White Sands, New Mexico on our way. We got about 2.5 hours left, and we found this Starlight Coca-Cola, and check it out. It's space flavored, so we're gonna try this space flavored cola. Saying is it's an alien road trip, we had to buy this.
You have to.
Also, companies, stop tightening your lids. I can't open them. Alright, here we go. I'll let you know what it tastes like. So space flavored taste. Well, first of all, it is Coke Zero, so it's got a little bit of Coke Zero, but it's a little bit lighter. And it has like this smooth taste of almost like a cotton candy. It's actually pretty good. I almost cannot tell that it's a Coke Zero product, so very nice. So if you want to know what space tastes like, apparently it's cotton candy. Okay, so we've poured some in for David to try because I don't share drink bottles. As you can tell here, it's actually kind of red, so that's interesting. David wanted to try it, so
I'm gonna see how it tastes.
What do you think, birthday boy? That's space flavored.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of like a cotton candy. It's like kind of like got like a fruity cola kind of taste to it, kind of like almost like a cherry Coke kind of thing. Yeah.
So there you have it.
Space tastes like cherry Coke.
We just got done with the International UFO Museum and we are headed to a gift shop, but just wanted to say one of my favorite parts about visiting places that aren't Los Angeles is I'm not paying for parking. Okay guys, so trying to get David abducted. Here's the first idea, right? We went to the museum, the International UFO Museum here in Roswell, and I got this alien toilet paper and I thought, you know what would absolutely send me through the roof towards someone's throat is if someone printed my face or something that looked like my face on toilet paper and wiped their butt with it, right? So like, I figure if we piss the aliens off, like they'll come to us, like if they're watching and stuff, like David just has to wipe his butt with his toilet paper and maybe that'll trigger them to come and like take him and then he'll be able to actually meet the aliens. So I'm gonna plant it. I'll show you where I'm gonna put it. And then he just has to wipe his butt with it. Okay, so we're just gonna put it right here and just watch him the next time he uses the bathroom. Are you using the alien toilet paper? Damn it. Okay guys, for my next idea, I was reading on the internet on Reddit and this guy like shows you the exact code on what to write to have aliens abduct you. Now, you're supposed to have like a lawn and be able to do this like out in like a basketball court or something, but I think technology has advanced and I think aliens can read okay. So like, I'll show you what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna use this, this whiteboard here, right? And some markers and I'm gonna draw this and I'm gonna put it in the window overnight. And I'm so sure the aliens are gonna see it and they're going to come and abduct David so he can finally meet his alien heroes. Like, he's waited 33 years for this. He kind of deserves to meet his heroes. So, I think they're pretty, you know, their technology is probably way better than it used to be and they can see things at a farther distance, you know, and I'm sure because the aliens are always watching us anyway. But yeah, like we'll know, we're gonna go to bed tonight and if I wake up and he's not in the bed, we're gonna know that he was definitely abducted by aliens. So I couldn't find the original Reddit article, so I just kind of improvised with like some writing from another story. I'm sure they're gonna recognize it all the same because it's their language, and I did it in green just to kind of like as a safety measure so they could recognize like it's also their color so they know the message is definitely for them. So now that we're done with that, I'm gonna carry it over to the window. And there, now that should do it. They should be able to see it from there. So we're standing in Corona, California, where the Roswell incident allegedly actually happened on a private farm. The farm at the time was owned by, I think it was the Bogles, and in 2019 they sold it off to someone else. They do offer tours during the July festival, which is happening. It's like a big alien festival, and you can get tickets. I think they're $66 to like $150 for tours where they'll open it up to the families, or at least you used to when it was owned by the Bogles. I think the new family is taking some time to figure out if they're going to allow those tours or not. But we're in what we think could be the area where it actually happened in Corona, California. I'm sorry, Corona, New Mexico, which is 75 miles northwest of Roswell, which is actually kind of interesting that Roswell is the tourist destination when the actual incident seems to have happened in Corona. Possible detour set up by the government to make sure people didn't find the actual site, or just to maybe give the family some privacy. But anyway, these are some hills behind us. We found the actual family ranch, and these are just the hills behind us. We're not trespassing. We're in kind of a public area at this point, but just wanted to kind of pop in and see where the actual event took place on our way to Vegas.
I think that like some of the maybe the reason why Roswell is more known is because it was the Roswell Air Base. I think that responded to the find. I think the actual find like happened down here.
And there you have it. Channel 11 News reporting out. Okay guys, so far nothing I've tried has worked, and I'm wondering if the aliens are just waiting for David's birthday, which is today. So I have a couple other things up my sleeve to try to get him abducted so he can meet aliens. So one thing I was reading about online is that NASA says that they think that they can attract aliens to Earth by like sending out some nudes. So, you know, I don't know the alien's phone number, but you know how they say like always text this to this number, right? So what if we spell out aliens and we send the aliens some nudes? Okay, so let's try that. If we send some nudes to the aliens, they'll come and abduct David. Okay. All right, give me just a second. So if we spell aliens, okay, so now let's go on the internet, like, cause we gotta send nudes, but they don't have to be my nudes. So we'll just get some random nudes from the internet and send them to the aliens and see if that attracts them to where they'll come and abduct David for his birthday. There's a good one. Okay, now upload it. Okay. Sent. So, damn it. So where do you think we are?
I have no idea.
And I told you it was alien themed, right?
No, I don't think you did tell me that.
Yeah, it's your dinner. That's what I said. Your dinner's alien themed.
Oh.
Okay. So you can go ahead and remove your blindfold, but don't turn around. All right, and then open your present.
Okay. I just have to readjust.
Wait. First, show everyone the front and the back of the bag. All right, and the back. Okay.
Oh.
Turn around.
A night's tournament.
Because you really wanted to go there, huh?
Yes, I did really want to go there. That's so much fun.
Our hotel is actually right across the street, so I had to take you on a little bit of a detour drive.
Looped us around. Oh man. Yeah, I thought we'd gone a little ways.
Nope, just across the street.
That's so funny.
Okay guys, so another thing that I was reading was that some people will point laser lights outside of the window and like communicate with aliens, because aliens, they use a lot of lights in their spaceships. So for whatever reason, like people will like, you know, do Morse code with the aliens, and that seems to work for some people. So we're gonna try, I guess they're like giant cats in the sky or something. So oh my god guys, so I just woke up and I think it happened. He's totally not there. Damn it! Now that we're home, I have to tell you I am very sorry, because I tried really hard to reignite your dreams from when you were little about meeting aliens, and I tried to get you abducted and nothing worked.
Never happened. That's okay. You tried hard.
So now that the vacation is done with, what do you think? What was your favorite parts?
I really liked the UFO museum. I thought that was really interesting and really cool. I would say our day in Vegas was really fun too. That was just fun, relaxing day, and like it felt like a whole week went by just in that one day. It was cool getting to see alien fresh jerky. It was cool getting to see a business that these people have made just kind of out in the middle of nowhere that seems so cool and booming, and I feel like I'm seeing the beginning of something that could be like almost an entire amusement park out there at some point. So yeah, I think those were some of my favorites. What about you?
So, no, my question for you is, after going to the museum and seeing everything, do you kind of maybe believe in aliens a little bit more than you did starting this trip?
Definitely more than I did starting this trip. I think the biggest thing that I didn't realize, all of the UFO sightings that have been on radar and visual by other aircraft. So it's not people on the ground, it's literally other aircraft flying around these UFOs, getting visual sightings on them, chasing them. I don't know whether they're aliens. That's definitely one of the most convincing pieces of UFO evidence I've ever heard. And the floating objects, like the one that was above Santa Monica, that looked so real that it wasn't just like one person thought it was real. Enough people thought it was real that the Coast Guard literally shot at it for 12 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's got to be something pretty real looking for them to actually shell something for 12 minutes. But I mean, to the point where they were hitting, the falling shells were hitting buildings and hurting people, and yet they kept shooting at it. So clearly they really thought something was up there. So those are two UFO sightings that I had never heard of, and were pretty interesting to learn about. So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely, I would say more than when I left. Yeah.
Well, happy alien birthday.
Thanks.